People often ask me, what is the number one thing I recommend they do to support their healing journey? And 9 out of 10 times I say, join a group. Half the time, I don't even really care what type of group it is. It can be a therapy group, it can be a 12-step group, it can really be anywhere in your life where you feel like you can be messy and process the things that you're dealing with. But what's most important about the community group that you're involved in is that you feel safe. In my therapy practice, we've seen the power of group over and over in helping people to heal, and we do not play around about keeping them safe, but we also want to acknowledge how vulnerable and scary it is to show up with a group of strangers if you haven't done that before. So if you're feeling skeptical, there's a couple of things I want you to know. Number one, everyone feels scared and vulnerable their first night showing up with a new group. Number two, you do not have to talk and you don't have to share more than you're comfortable sharing until you feel ready. Number three, there are rules and expectations in groups around things like confidentiality and respect. And there's also a facilitator trained specifically to protect your boundaries, attuned to what you might be needing that day, and to make sure that the interactions between people feel good to everyone. And number four, I want to acknowledge that our brains are naturally wired to compare us to others as a way to assess for safety. You have more in common with these people than you might think, but you have to show up and you have to show yourself in order to experience that connection.